we're doing this. We're doing this now. This game's time is up. Its time is now. You can't see me because time is now. It's the franchise gonna time is now. You can't see me. The time is now. I am done with this game, basically. Mentally, verbally, everythingly, I am through with this game. I am ready to be doing something else. And so I went ahead, did exactly what I said I was going to do. Off screen. I am sorry for bumping the microphone, that was a little loud. Went ahead and backtracked, grabbed 850 of these stupid things, and we are going to finish this game. It's amazing to me how one bad thing can ruin an entire gaming experience. And there was a lot of things in this game that would have, quite frankly, really, real quickly ruined my gaming experience. I just want to finish this area. We're over 80% done with the game, I hope. Please lead me to a warp point. Because we're warping to the final boss. It's the final boss now! I think it's a Mystic Manor where we're wanting to go this way, and we should be headed in the right direction. You can just die. 850 snacks, we had 882, so I went above and beyond what they wanted of me. Snack gate unlocked. Please tell me this is the final boss. I know this is not probably going to be the mastermind, unmasked.
Help, Scooby!
Seriously, why do I have to keep saving you? Can I let him die?
Those buttons over there should take care of this guy.
Try swinging from my legs. Okie dokie. So I'm going to start off. Because we are still looking at Scooby Snacks. We're still looking at Scooby Snacks. So I'm grabbing these just in case. I don't think there are a whole bunch of things left. And the fact that it's just that door there, it gives me high hopes that I'm not going to run through another door. This is just for completionist sake. He lies to himself. Probably. Grab hold of his legs, and so we start swinging. And I drop down right here and pop.
That takes care of him. But I didn't
okay,
bring my
so
water.
now we have to get rid of the water because Tag is afraid of drowning. Okay. Here is the Scoob on the flying trapeze.
Good job, Scoob. Now get down here and give me
So
a
I'm gonna
boost.
throw you out of this? Okay, so I did it. Okay, now he lets me up. Talk to him. Now let's get out of here. Like, follow me, pal.
Okay, let's go.
And he just nonchalantly starts walking towards the door. Well, kill this guy. Evidently. I thought I already killed him, but no. Okay. Alright, so we're part 2, and there are only 2 areas to this. Ah! Yes, I need headphones.
Ready, Lefty, Wilma, Rolly. Hey, Scoob.
Yay!
Glad to see you.
We found everybody.
Hey, Al, what am
Yay.
I, chopped liver? Chopped liver.
careful, Scoob. That vat is filled with acid.
Oh, great.
Acid?
Come on, Scooby. You can do it. We're almost at the end of this mystery.
That makes me
I've got a
happy.
plan.
Okay, here I come. Ooh.
Oh! 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 No! No! Oh, what is this? What is this? No!
Oh, no.
Okay. And we timed that properly. That drops down, and then we... And we float!
Right? Phew.
Good job, Scooby. But why would anybody need this much acid anyway?
Why would you have platforms leading to acid?
For etching, it was used to make those funky lenses that were in my glasses.
This must be part of the professor's top secret invention.
Jinkies! And now I know just what it is. The professor was making super real holograms.
Super
What on
real
earth is a
hologram?
Holograms are images made out of solid light, Shaggy.
But how can a hologram hurt me?
Glasses.
Like, wow. So that's where all the monsters have been coming from.
Jeepers.
But how have holograms been hurting
No
me?
roasts?
That's right, Scooby. No ghosts. Now listen up, gang.
It's all been fake, guys.
But Scooby's gonna need to keep the mastermind distracted for it to work.
Me?
And that will buy us all the time we need to turn the tables on old Fright Face.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And
Final
then
boss
you'll
fight,
face the
guys.
fright. Ready, Scoob?
Take your bets
I'm
right
not
now,
going
ladies and
anywhere.
gentlemen. Who is the big
would you do it
baddie?
for us Scooby
Who
style?
have we seen in this game that might be the big baddie? We've basically seen 3 people other than the regular gang. We've seen her, who is, I think, Daphne's buddy. We have seen Don Knotts, the caretaker, and we barely seen the scientists. Take your pick, guys. Because here we are. We found the mastermind.
Yes. Soon it will all be.
Tim Curry in all his
My brilliant
glory.
plan is working perfectly. All that remains is what? Impossible. How did you, a worthless cur, make it this far?
I don't know.
I like his honesty. I don't know. I'm just as surprised as you are, man.
I think that's cats. I'm not a cat.
Oh. Yay! How do I beat this guy? Is this like a move rush? Is that what I'm about to be involved in? Is move rush? If so, cool, I guess. Okay, hit that one. Do I have... I've got a time limit. Which is fine. But if this is it, it's just mooks, and then this disappears, and then I boop that in. And I boop that in.
Good work, Scooby. Those buttons activated one of the holograms.
Crap. Okay. Alright. Run up this way real quick so I can quickly... No! That was garbage! Ugh. Quickly. Alright, so What have I got now? I know I'm going to have more monsters to contend with. Alright, so that takes care of those guys, at least. I need energy, I need energy, I need energy. I hear Tim Curry in the background. Why did I not hit him? That's really strange. Okay. Boop him, and, okay, quickly. Need a good running start. No! So I'm gonna be quick about this. If I'm not quick about it, he sends. I've got a time limit, a legitimate time limit to get this done. Why did that not hurt him? No! Oh no, I heard him say time is up. Please, don't. Hit it again. Get out of the way, grab a sandwich. Rule of 3. Yes! Rule of 3. Wait, what? Wait! He dropped down. What happened? Okay. So. Okay. I'm hitting him. What am I doing? Rule of 3 states that I can bop him on the noggin and then run into him and lose. So I gotta redo this boss fight from the beginning, don't I? Yeah, that's right. Alright, well, at least I know what I'm doing for the first phase. I wasn't used to a first phase battle. Multiple phase battle. I mean, like we've had all of the, Scooby-Doo is known for its multiple phase battles. I'm just so That was easy. Quickly run up here. Forget the snacks right now. Let that. And now quickly come over here and hit that. Now we can come and try to run and grab what snacks are here. We don't need them. Alright, so we've got 3 of these guys. Okay. I don't care. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him! Forget it. Smack him. Smack him. Whack him. Whoa! Flying, chicken. Flying chicken. Alright, one more. One more. Hit it quickly. Quickly. Alright! Grab this. And now I gotta figure out how to do this next part. Am I knocking him into the electricity? Alright, just skip this. Destroy. And destroy. Oh, they come back. Alright, smack him around.
Scooby-Doo? Right? That's a Scooby-Doo. don't. Done it now. Now I'm really mad.
I technically hit both of those in. I didn't do it fast enough, apparently. So those guys are going to keep coming back regardless. Okay. I'm going to hit this. Then I'm going to hit this. And I don't know if that does anything. So hit him.
Oh no!
What am I supposed to do here? Like, seriously, what am I doing at this point? I got the guide up, but I really don't want to have to, you know, look at the guide and go, well, what do I do here? I'd really like to figure it out. I think I'm going to try to turn my attention to... I thought I did that fast enough. I apparently did not. Dude, I am not doing good this go around. Okay, make this. Why? Why did it take? Why did it? Why was it so short? It's not fair. It's not right. It's. Okay. This is it.
Those buttons activated one of the holograms.
Alright. Over here, we did a good running start. Smack into that. Do I need to be turning my attention to the bad guy? You're... I don't understand how I do this without getting hit. I guess that's the reason why the game is being generous with health items as I defeat these guys. I reckon, though, one thing that might actually help me out a lot is the bubble gum. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these things, and... Even when I have a plan! Even when I have a plan! That whole run was just, cursed. So what I am going to do, though, is... Come on, no! That actually worked out quite well. I might want to keep doing that. Is just kind of staying up front and smashing things. Because that actually worked well for everything that's going on. Because I can take out one of these guys before a lot of the indies really have time to react. That was smooth. Smooth as butter. Alright, so we're back to this part. Hey, Sushi Sunshine! I am so sorry. I've been so focused on trying to get through this that I hope I didn't ignore you for too long. I am finishing this game. I hope. Finish. Oh, crud. Pause the game for a moment. I'm doing well for the most part, and okay. Yeah, just I'm trying to finish the game. I was streaming this a little bit earlier and got to the point where I ran into a piece basically telling me, "You want to finish the stage?" Yes, please. Well, here's what you got to do, son. You got to grab 850 more Scooby snacks. At which point I was like, 850 more Scooby snacks? I gotta restart this. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't expect a whole lot of people to come to see this. This is the finale because this is the final boss. So, but I greatly appreciate you being right here. You have no idea. But I really wanted this done. And I figured if I can get this knocked out today, then I can move on. Like next Saturday, I'll move on to a different game. Like I was tossing around. Well, probably I'm going to try to finish up either Sly Cooper or Destroy All Humans next Saturday. That way, I am able to focus or place my focus more on being able to start the superhero games that I'm wanting to do for beginning in May for the summer. So all I need to do is I need to knock the mastermind into the... I really appreciate that. I seriously... Oh, I forgot I've got to push the buttons! Come on, give me... Yes! Oh, I really appreciate that. Sushi Sunshine, I really do. I don't know, these are the games that I really enjoy and that I would rather play a whole lot of. The games from my youth. And when I say games from my youth, bear in mind I'm a 35-year-old, so that's kind of a relative term. I understand that. It would be easier to knock this guy into oblivion if I also focused on taking these guys out whenever I could. And I seriously think that if I do that, that's going to help me take out the mastermind. Okay, he's going to throw that. That's going to make it disappear. That's fine. Just got to look...
Scooby-Doo.
That's not what I wanted, but... Aha.
Really mad.
Come on! Alright, just go ahead, throw it, that's fine. I'm grabbing health. I need health. I'm not going to play this too stupidly.
Time is up.
These creatures are moving really fast. I'm not going to make it through this if I keep doing stupid things like that. And there's such a delay between Scooby's attacks that I can't help but get hit sometimes. See? You're 34 years old. Yeah, you're getting old. I'm going to say age is relative because even though I'm 35, I still try to do things that are fun. Even though I have found myself doing things that make me go, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Like, my wife is out of town, and while she's out of town, I made the decision that a little bit later on this afternoon, I'm going to drive to a city about an hour from here, and I'm going to try to go to a flea market. It's like this really big flea market, and when I told her my plans, I said, you know, or I realized I'm getting old because I'm wanting to look for antiques and things of that nature.
I've been there.
So, I mean, that let me know, yeah, age is setting in. And I understand age is, you know, you're as young as you feel. Although with my heart, you know, playing wreaking havoc on me some days, I feel like I am getting much, much older. But from what I find out, the things that my heart does is actually very mild in comparison to what it could be. Yeah, we're young inside. All right, I'm skipping this cutscene. Because basically what happens is they use the holograms. These aren't real creatures. They're lifelike holograms. Whatever that means. You see, he's going to hit me. But if I can take out one of them, that's going to help me get it. Grab the chicken. I forgot I had one bit of health. I mean, those two creatures, I'm supposed to knock him into the electricity. That's the only thing I'm supposed to be doing, is knock him into the electricity. And since, you know, that's what I'm supposed to do, of course, those two creatures, it wouldn't be so... I know they're trying to make this challenging, and I'm not trying to say that I don't want a challenge. But at the same time, I do recognize the fact that there's some choices in the way they made this game that I honestly question that would make it too tough for gamers. Listen to this stuff, The Simpsons. Hold on, I never really liked Scooby-Doo when I was a kid and liked him. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't like Scooby-Doo either. And I the reason why I didn't like Scooby-Doo is for the same reason that I mentioned before this boss fight began. It's like, all right, we're at the final boss. We have been introduced to 3 characters in this entire thing. Which one of the 3 is it? And bear in mind, one of the 3 has been helping us throughout the entire game. So which one of the 3 is it? I'll go ahead and show you what it is, Sushi, the thing that's here. Yeah, I really did find Scooby-Doo to become more and more overrated. I love how when everyone just appeared, Velma's glasses were just outside of everything. And he got... What weirds me out is he was scared out of that area, and yet he... Alright. Alright. No! Alright, well, I still smacked him around, and I can't pop on them, I keep forgetting. Yes, Scooby-Doo to me is a lot like SpongeBob. SpongeBob was overrated. SpongeBob... Well, let me rephrase it. SpongeBob is overrated. SpongeBob is stupid. And I like Tom Kenny. Tom Kenny, I've heard some of his stand-up before. Tom Kenny is the voice of SpongeBob. And it really weirds me out, the fact that Clancy Brown... Oh, I forgot to hit the buttons. Oh, well. That Clancy Brown, the guy who played in Shawshank Redemption, who was, I think his character's name was Hadley. He was the guard over the entire, the second in command of the warden in Shawshank Redemption. That was Scooby-Doo, or not Scooby-Doo. That's Mr. Krabs. So that's really weird to me, knowing that. And the fact that when I was a kid, I used to watch Bill Fagerbakke, who's the voice of Patrick Star, like in the TV show Coach when I was a kid. So, I mean, to me, that is neat stuff. At the same time, I can't stand the show because it's just, I view it as being stupidity. And not like, I like stupid fun. Oops, I need to hurry up and do that before I get for the other one. Come on. Yes. Okay. So we can do this all over again. So I can skip this now. Good. Boop. 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 And hit him, and boop. And... hit him. Hit him. Alright. All I need to do is just, you know, jump up and smack him to kind of hit him. Come on, go, 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 go. I'm not... I still had time to stun him. And I didn't take that opportunity. Because he was still... So I need to lure them away from me, giving me enough time to smack him into the electricity, which is all I'm trying to do right now. I'm going to grab the extra health. I got to give him time not to disappear. Alright, take the time, scoot around them, smack him into this, and hope... There we go! We beat the game. We beat the game. Thundercats, Steven Universe. This thing been aired on TV yet? I have no idea yet. They're remaking Steven Universe? Like, I thought Steven Universe ended not long ago. Like, a very, very, very short time ago, Steven Universe ended, I thought. Okay.
Look, gang, there he is.
Whoa.
Okay. So who is the bad guy? Is it the gardener, the kidnapped professor, or the girl in green right behind them?
Wait, Fred. Like, I think I know who this guy really is.
Let's find out.
It's that spooky groundskeeper, right?
Ooh, the spooky groundskeeper.
Oh, yeah, that's
Nope,
right.
it's not Don Knotts.
Spooky groundskeeper. It's always the spooky groundskeeper.
Always the spooky groundskeeper.
What do you people have against groundskeepers?
Love Don Knotts.
Some
It made me happy that Don Knotts
Why
was
don't
in
you
this
just
game.
say the butler did it? But no, it's always got to be the groundskeeper, don't it? Anytime some ghost scares somebody off a well-kept lawn, it's just got to be the groundskeeper.
Oh, they're remaking Thundercats that looks like Steven Universe. Okay, I misread that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll just get myself a big old rubber monster suit.
I haven't seen that yet.
Let's see who the mastermind.
So the mastermind is?
It's Professor Alexander Graham.
Oh, me? Oh, my.
Professor Alexander
Uncle
Graham. It's
Alexander.
the professor.
Believe it.
I knew it all the
Oh
time.
no.
Something just doesn't add up. If you ask me, someone's playing a nasty trick. A trick of the light.
Oh! Would you look at this? Mmm.
That was just another hologram.
I've seen the trailer, and although I don't mind super deformed version of Thundercats, I think judging from the trailer, it looks like crap, and it's going to be crap, and I'll probably not watch it. I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of cartoons nowadays.
Shaggy, that Holly was just another hologram.
So, our villain was Holly, the friend of, I think it was like Velma or Daphne, I don't even remember at this point.
Think about the clues.
But they're
Remember
going
how
over
Holly
everything.
said she followed all of our cases? Only she'd know enough about our old foes to program holograms of.
Shaggy teenager because he looks like an old
And
geezer.
I noticed how she passed through that rail near the secret lab.
When did all of this stuff
I
happen?
A hologram of herself when the mastermind was around. She'd have the perfect alibi.
So,
What I don't get is how she got the professor here.
the villain
Mastermind
is...
costume, no less.
Well, that's simple. She used my patent-pending, dressed for supper, suck you upper. I spent so much time in the lab that I built a device that could get me dressed and to the front door in seconds. That way I can...
Be on time to pay the pizza
So,
delivery man.
there we go. It was Daphne's friend. Yeah. I will say that for an Xbox game, the graphics are good, but there are certain things that kind of stick out to me as kind of strange.
It was very uncomfortable, let me tell you.
Like
Because
they
he
don't
does
get
his,
the
the
most
bags
important
underneath
rule
his
of all.
eyes.
Holly Graham. Get it?
He's very close to
Hologram.
raccooning. as far as like he gets no sleep and things of that nature. So I can
But
definitely
why,
see
Holly?
that.
Why go through all of this? You guys would have caught my uncle, and when he was sent to jail, I'd steal his super hologram
Ooh,
invention
she would have
and
sold
play like
all
he
of her
invented it
uncle's
myself.
super secret
I would have made a
devices.
fortune,
And
too.
I like how she has this look
It
of,
was a
I
good plan."
still have something up my sleeve.
Yeah, and I would have gotten away with it too.
Like, she looks like she has something up her sleeve, and she's admitting, well, I would have gotten away with it. So I'm kind of wondering, is she going to, like, disappear or
Professor,
something?
let me help you.
I think you'd have to be a
thank
Scooby-Doo fan to appreciate this game
I
better.
don't
I
think
know, I know, I know.
Well, all
But-
these vittles are a great start.
Another hologram. Ha 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 ha!
Scooby Dooby Doo.
All right, so everyone looks happy now but the niece, because she's going to jail. I think for like an Xbox game, it doesn't look that bad. I understand. Well, let me rephrase that. For a licensed game on the Xbox, I don't think it looks that bad. I will say this. Here are my thoughts about the game. I would not play this again. I'm just going to start out by saying that. The graphics didn't look that bad. I really liked the voice work because it did sound like the regular cast. Plus, you had Don Knotts playing the groundskeeper. You had Tim Conway playing the professor. And I don't know if you could recognize the voice of the mastermind, but it's Tim Curry. They got it to do a voice in this game. That to me was great. The music, it was there, and they were trying to do the Scooby-Doo feel going through the game, and so I'll give them that. The graphics weren't that bad. It's playable. But let's talk about the things about the game I didn't like. I have a Love Hina game on the Dreamcast, RPG sort of game. It's very Japanese text heavy because I love Hina. Get it? Ha! I wanted that game and loved it. Awesome. The Scooby Snacks is something I hate in this game because of the fact that the whole Scooby Snacks thing is. Yeah, it's like gotten very techno heavy at the end, didn't it? Huh. It does kind of sound Cotton Eye Joe-ish. Yeah, like Tim Curry again, still amazing thing. This game relies on Scooby Snacks, which is a lot like the note doors in Banjo-Kazooie. The only problem is Banjo-Kazooie makes it fair with the way that they do the notes. Scooby-Doo, not so much. And so I hate that in this game. In fact, my fourth stream of this was literally me just freaking out because the way this was done. It's an open world environment where you don't know what you're doing. It's hard to find stuff. In all honesty, I would probably rate this out of 10, I would probably, just first glance, I would give it a 5 out of 10. And it's because there are good things. The gameplay's actually not that bad. Dr. Robotnik for the Sonic the Hedgehog DI. The Deke cartoon, seriously. I have to look that up. Tim Curry did a lot of voice work, and he's still alive at the moment, I think, but he had a stroke that pretty much knocked him out. That kind of gave him a big wallop. I think Don Knotts is dead, and I think Tim Conway may be dead as well. But 5 Scooby Snacks. Yeah, 5 Scooby Snacks out of 10. Because there are some good points to it, and as a platformer in a lot of areas, it's actually not that bad. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Can you hear me now? I saw that. Apparently, I may have dropped some frames while Scooby-Doo was standing still, which If I drop frames, at least I drop frames. Yeah, at least I drop frames at the very end. So, like, I dropped 360 frames after I beat the boss, so I'm fine with that. Anyway, what I'm going to do next Saturday is I'm going to figure out which game I'm closest to viewing. Yeah, I know it ruins your viewing pleasure. It ruins my streaming pleasure, too. But thankfully, this game doesn't, my internet doesn't drop frames all that often, so that's a good thing. So what I'm going to do is, after I do my Destroy All Humans and Sly Cooper stream, I'm going to figure out which one I'm closest to beating, and then I'm going to stream that next Saturday. Because here's what I'm hoping for starting in May, and I'm going to do this from May till probably like August. If everything works out, I'm going to be doing a superhero stream, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be streaming superhero games. And just, I'll go ahead and let you know, the games that I will be streaming, the first games that I'm going to be streaming is I'm going to be streaming Batman Arkham Asylum for the PlayStation 4. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Yeah. Although I do stream some Fridays, although I have never started a stream going, it's Friday, Friday. I want to make it a summer of superheroes. So, yeah, Arkham Asylum is going to be the first game I'm going to do. I also plan on streaming Batman for the NES. And I'll also be doing Catwoman for the Xbox. Those are the first 3 games I'm going to be working with. So I've got 2 good games. Arkham Asylum is a great game for the most part. Batman for the NES was a very good game. Catwoman for the Xbox, well, I always play at least one bad licensed game when I stream, so Catwoman has to be it. It's going to do superheroes. It kind of depends. I've got to look into what I've got. I do have 2 Spider-Man games at the ready that I can do. One of them is Spider-Man and the X-Men and Arcade's Revenge, which is not a good game, but it's part of the I'm willing to stream the bad stuff in order to try to beat it for your viewing pleasure. If you guys get pleasure out of watching me stream. Let me look real quick at all the superhero games I got. I'll grab them. And I don't have any Ultraman games. Let me grab all of my superhero games. I will look them over real quick, and I'll let you know what I've got, okay, Sushi? And if there's one that interests you, maybe we'll do one of those. We'll just have to see, okay? So hold on just a moment, Sushi. Rider. I have one on the NES, SNES. Play a lot of really good Kamen Rider games. The only thing is, like, one of the things that I do when I stream is I like to stream games that I own. Not to say, and I don't own any of those. I'm not one for emulating unless I have to. In instances such as when I do an NES game, most likely it's one that I'm emulating, but I already own it. Most of the games that I have available are like PlayStation and Xbox games. And so I don't really have any of the unheard of stuff. Like I've got Fantastic Four, based on the movie. Yeah, I try to play on the original hardware if at all I can. I've got Fantastic Four for the Xbox, which is based on the original movie. Teen Titans, based on the good Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, on the PlayStation. I also have it on the Game Boy Advance. I have Ultimate Spider-Man for PlayStation 2, Young Justice for the Xbox 360, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions for the Xbox 360, Injustice for the Xbox 360, Injustice 2 for the PS4. The Batman, I have all 4 of the Arkham games at the ready. Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4, Batman Begins for the Xbox, Superman Returns for the Xbox, Catwoman for the Xbox. I have Spider-Man and X-Men in Arcade's Revenge for the... Yes, I do have Spider-Man on the PS1. I could do that one, but one thing I'm going to have to do is, for some reason, I've got an Elgato Capture Card HD, and it will not let me stream PlayStation or Nintendo 64 games. I have to order an extra part, and I've got to be careful with that part because it's cheap as everything. It's like I think it's like a composite to HDMI converter, and if you accidentally leave it plugged in to a USB port for a few hours, they actually burn out. I found that out the hard way because I used to have one. So what I'm going to have to do is order another one, but I might be able to do the Spider-Man for the PlayStation. If you would like to see that, I can work that into the list of games that I do. Because I don't think a lot of these games are going to take too terribly long, and I think Spider-Man for the PlayStation 1 isn't that long of a game. And it was a really good game. I remember the fun I had beating it when I had my, when I was a teenager. It's a Framemeister or something similar. I don't know what a Framemeister is, but I have to look it up. But I tell you what, that's kind of what I got planned, and I know those are the first 3 games that I'm going to run with. But I will close the stream out here. Sushi, I really appreciate you being here. And we're going to move on to something else after this one. Scooby-Doo is in the books. Hope you guys have a great day. If you like the video, be sure to like it. Thanks very much. Have a great day, guys. Bye. That's true. I very much miss Stan Lee. He's also in Spider-Man for the PS4 in a quick cameo, which is very cool to me.